Okay. Okay. Checking them live. So. Actually. Hi Rainbow, hi Dobsy. Let's do a bit of clearing before I start. I just felt like coming on, and whatever comes out of my mouth in a minute is going to come out. Hi Dave. Just sat in a different spot today, so it looks different. It might look like I've moved, but I haven't. Yeah, my hair, yeah, it's not bad since I had to cut it myself. It's a bit, hi Michelle, hi Archangel Michael. It's a bit thinner than it used to be, but it'll grow thick again. I've just got to look after it basically. Not really done much to it. Hi JFK. I'm live watching you. Oh, so I've not been on as much as I normally would, but most people have been pulling back because that's how we've all been feeling. Many people have spoke about it, and I've just been observing a lot. I've been chucking a few things out and stuff on my community page, but basically observing a lot. And a couple of things I have been observing, especially on YouTube, because observing out there in the world, you know, we've got all that craziness going on. Crazy everywhere. Thank you, Archangel Michael, and thank you, B. Breathings. Yeah, it probably looks darker on here, but my hair was down here actually, but yes, it will, I don't know, I may have something done to it, I don't know, style-wise, but we'll see. But yeah, been observing bits and bobs and things going on. Hi Gabrielle Angel. But one of the things I've been enjoying is people talking about a certain somebody who I was talking about. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 years ago, can't remember. What is that? And some people at the time who were into a certain letter, 17, weren't into this person. So fast forwarding today, a lot of people are talking a lot about it and doing the numbers on it, because we all know it's a lot to do with numbers. Sorry, my top looks cockeyed. And it's been good to watch that they picked up on the same things I picked up on, even though I think I've got one better than I don't think a lot of people did see, which I may explain another time. I explained it when I was doing this whole chat on this person at the time, which YouTube have took some of those videos down and deleted them. Can't think why. Can't think why. So I'm just going to put this out there again, because it is one of my favourite topics within a movement of a person, because I believe that person is, I haven't put the title up on here, so I don't know what it's under, a beacon of light, hope, faith, God, with whatever, good people, people of the people, not people against the people. People of the people is this person. Dun 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 dun. The painting of the little boy on the side of the road that I did in 2018, which is wrote on here. Most of you who will have been in my chat then, in 2018, will have remembered I got inspired to draw this. It was a quick sketch done in the frequency of the energy of JFK Jr. and a quick watercolour painting, and I stuck it in a frame because I was so and it means a lot to me. So I've seen a lot of people like Tom Numbers, other people talking about, you know, the numbers, gematria and all that, adding up to JFK Jr. and stuff like that, and I've just been, come on. And even though they knew as well, but I've just come across random people that I haven't seen on YouTube, mums in America that are talking about it on different channels, and they're all talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, and they're doing the whole Vincent Busker thing, and they're going through the thing, and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just talking about this because it's one of my things that gives me very much hope in the world that there's good people. Not hopium, like a lot of people want to throw out there and use that word because other people use it. I mean pure goodness. This person, the beacons, they only work with other beacons. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Beacons only work with other beacons. That's it. I'm a beacon. He's a beacon. We're all beacons, so we know the beacons. The energy of this picture, this man. I'll tell you my thoughts on this man, because I do believe he's alive, and I've said this for a long time, and I still do. I still trust the plan. People think that's hilarious because they think you're trusting a plan out there. It's like, if you knew how deep it went and you knew what it's a part of, it's not the main thing of everything, but it is part of something big. John to me is a beacon, and he is a beacon of good people, that there are good people out there who had the strength, the guts, like a lion heart, to go against, I don't know what you want to call them. People get all riled up if you call them they get all riled up if you call them Merkabelle. It doesn't matter what you call them, people get riled up about it. We'll just say, because we label everything here just so people can understand, so there's no point saying, oh, why do people say they or why do people say that? It's because we label everything, and you're only going to sort of get what we're saying if you slap a label on it. So we're just going to say the side who hates humanity, basically. The people, you know, those that hate the good people, the people from heart, the people from love, the people from God. Yes, God. Love the Trump. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and he's part of that as well. And Mr. T, that's the same as this energy is the same as Mr. T. So I hold this very dear. The whole story. Whether people believe it or not, that's up to you. I do. I did my homework on it. I've seen JFK Jr. at 2016 rallies. When you look back, look here, look there, if you know what I'm talking about. He was there with his wife. And that's all right. Hi, J-Boots. That's all right. People don't believe it. And Magma, if you don't, that's fine. But this is my story, and I do. And this is the energy, like I said, of patriots, good people who come from heart, somebody who wanted to stand up for something like his father did, but stand up for the truth, and putting a very good plan together of faking your death to go after these. And yes, you had to wait a long time. You have to do the time is right. You can't just, you know, if you haven't got the sort of like people to help you with it and say something on your side like the Marines and certain aspects, there isn't really any point, because this has been going on for a very, very, very long time. And if you do know about Tom Numbers, you'll understand what I mean on that sense of numbers and how long it's been going on, and what this great man is a part of with Mr. T as well, and their numbers. Just throwing that out there. If you believe it, you believe it. Yeah, but yes, Archangel Michael, that's right. So to me, when you see something being put together like what we believe happened with the story of this man, it gives you strength. It gives you, I don't even know what the words are, but I've always felt like that, because when I tuned into JFK Jr. and Mr. T a while back, when everyone thought I was batshit crazy, there wasn't anything, 22, there wasn't anything there that was off to me. There was for other people, but not for me personally. There never has been. The way he plays it, if you've been watching Negative 48, who's also been on, I don't know what channel it is, with Tom Numbers and some others, where we're all thinking, is that another 107, if you know what I mean. But anyway, because if you remember in number 17Q, it was said, you'll never guess who you've been talking to. Anyway, just chucking that out there. But, yeah, they were bringing all the subjects up and things, and it's just great to hear, because this never died with me. I might not talk about as much as I did in 2018, because I'm waiting. I did my part on that. Now other people have took the baton, because that's what it's all about. There's a lot of people out there, I've noticed, in the YouTube community who think that because they were talking about something years ago and other people have come in, I'd say it's not took over, they've passed the baton on, and they talk about it, because it's like, right, you get to rest now. That's a bit like me now. I did my work on this, and now other people are talking about it. The same bits. I reckon I've got a bit that I don't remember anyone talking about, and it was on Facebook ages ago. But anyway, you pass the baton on to the next wavers, and then they do their job for a little bit, and then they get to sit down and rest. Not rest. Yes, I know. Not resting. Sort of realising the other bit of the work that you've got to do, and then you pass the baton on again, because you'll be lifting your vibrations a lot higher and going doing other things. So I sort of see it like that. So this to me is the beacon of hope that is coming back to pull down a lot of things and for things to be seen. Also, Tom Numbers, they were matching it up with Archangel Michael, which to me, and I think me and Lois were talking today, makes sense to me, because I've had that energy in. I have that energy in. I've took a picture of what I believe to be that energy, if you remember, with the blue face. I think a JFK Jr. blue coat, tiffany blue. But if you are anyone that has listened to Negative 48 channel, you'll understand what I mean. Some of you might not, but some of you will, because I know a few of you in here actually do listen to that channel, or have been listening to that channel lately. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. And when I did my, I think it was Reiki too, I can't remember. A lot of people I was talking to in the background who were Reiki healers were saying about the Archangel Michael energy, and oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah. And I was just like, makes sense to me. So, you know, there had to be something that happened to give the people hope. Not fake hope, because that's what a lot of fake people say out there. They just follow other people saying it's fake this, it's fake that. It's real. And it's beautiful. Because when they say that was the biggest story to be told. I mean, it's not called The Great Awakening for nothing. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by what's in chat. Oh yeah. I don't think I have super chat anymore. But if anyone wants to make a donation, I think the currency, as Archangel Michael just said, exchanges. My email is in chat if anyone's interested, but that's fine either way. But yeah, love the numbers. Makes sense to me as well. Yeah, thank you, Dobsy. I think I've seen you over there, and other channels like the lovely Joanne Dunn, who's beautiful as well. And people can move away from certain things they were into, but it doesn't mean you're not still part of it. It's not like I've let go of this when I was talking about this, or anything else to do with Mr. T or the number 17. I haven't. It's there. It's in my space within me, but other people are going through it and waking up with it, and I'm okay to sit down with the baton until maybe I feel like saying something again. This happens, I will be saying something, because I believe at some point this will, and I'll be like, do you know what I mean? But people know who know when I was talking about this. So to me, it's just a real hero. We've had heroes and we've had some fake heroes. Some people don't believe in heroes, But we have needed heroes in that time. We are the heroes. There's a lot of her in the divine as well. But there are a lot of heroes. We are the heroes. How we're all working together. But we all know it's that domino effect of someone stands up and says something, other people think about it, they start saying something. That's what it's like. This to me was the last beacon of hope. This represents the Prince of America, let's say. America, the last beacon of hope. But when they took that down, that was going to be it. But they didn't. Because luckily for us, there was a plan. That's been in the plan for quite a long time. It's coming to the, pinnacle of... I mean, you only have to look around and see what's going on. And other stuff that's coming out now. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think everyone will be touching base again. Because everyone's sort of like, pulled back a little bit, and everyone's recharging the batteries for, I think, what's about to come, because I believe we're going to be seeing a lot now. We are anyway. I hate saying we're seeing a lot, because we're always seeing a lot. A lot of people go, I haven't seen anything, I can't see anything. It's like, I don't know what you're looking at. From now till Christmas, it's going to be, I think it's going to be very telling. I got the other day personally September. I don't know, just chucking a date out there. It doesn't work, linear and all that. Hi, Mr. B714. So, that's why it's hard putting dates on. But I just want to say again, JFK Jr. is one of the, I know this sounds weird, is one of the biggest energies of a beautiful soul. And if you don't, if you're from the UK especially, and you don't know about him, the truth about him and how he was, and he hated the media, by the way. He used to dress up as things to get past the media. Gave me strength in a time when I was going through the dark, and you could say a dark night of the soul, and it just gave me so much strength and brought me back to, going through the other stuff with 17, brought me back to, I won't say brought me back to, it's not that I've ever been disconnected from source, because I've always believed in a source, energy, God, whatever, but it brought me back into, remember, I can't explain it to, I don't know what's the right word, to like, be more present and get in that more present moment to connect to myself and my higher self. And I can't really, I don't even know how to explain the words. I think a lot of you will. Hi, thank you. Yeah, it's looking all right. I cut it myself, but we'll see. If anyone can understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, where we go when we go, exactly. So, does anyone get that? But this person, as well as Mr. T, shines like a bright beacon. And the people who don't get Mr. T will in the end anyway. I'm trying to explain that to my mum was hard this weekend. But your post came through 444, no way. But like I said, with the Archangel, people talk about Archangel Michael and JFK Jr. and stuff. I'm just like, makes total sense. Or even Mr. T makes total sense. You could believe in maybe linear, is that right? Linear, family line stuff. I just find it beautiful. But I'm just finding it so beautiful that people I'm just coming across are talking about this and all the things that I saw when I was researching in 2018, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Remember when I did the talk on Emmett the Clown, which was the big American clown years ago when John and his sister were younger, and I did the whole story on that. But I just love it. But the baton's passed to those people to do that, because I feel where I'm at now, obviously I don't need to do big chats on that because I've done it. If anyone ever said, come on my channel, we'll have a chat about it, who were into it, I would, because I was well into it. But apart from that, yeah, it's just enjoying these new energies that are coming in, because I'm feeling very... Thank you, Sue. Very, I don't even know what the word is. I'm going to make a new word up. I don't know how everyone else is feeling in chat from full moon on Sunday, but I had a lovely crystal bath, and I was just putting good intentions out for me and the world. So there was nothing else I was putting out, because I don't do that. It was just for me, good intentions for me and for the world. And what I was asking for myself is what I wanted for others. Just, you know, peace, harmony, love, all that sort of stuff. You know, abundance. I'm putting that out this week. I mean, we're only on Monday. But I felt very uplifted yesterday. Today I'm feeling very, like the sky was red last night, so it was hot today. It was a beautiful sunny day. One of my best friends came around. That was really nice to see her. And that energy was nice. We were sat in the garden having a chat about stuff. You know, she's on different beliefs, but that doesn't matter. Teresa, hi sister, looking lovely. Your hair, don't know anything been happening today, Dolly. Just turned it. I will tell you something. Thank you. The sky's been. I was watching the sky. Now, I was saying to I don't think she's in chat. Lois, there was something going on up there because, you know, when they're covering the skies up in the plains. I've not seen that a lot lately, but today it's like something in the sky, and I was like, oof, that looks like a big long ship, who knows? You know, I'm just looking up and thinking, looks like a dragon, it looks like this, it looks like that, what is that? And then all these planes were just like going in the same direction, crisscrossing, like a big checkerboard, and I was like, it looks like they're trying to cover something up. It was bizarre because it was quite quick as well, and I said to Lois, there's something going on up there, because it was just like, it looked like they were trying to cover something up, which they do, I believe. But yeah, they covered the moon here last night. Yeah, I didn't see no moon either. I was looking. So yeah, I was trying to watch the sky, because then it started going really, really cloudy, because it was quite clear, but it was what was there before they started doing it, because I was like, that's interesting. I'm just watching. I'm just observing what's going on. So that was quite good. Anything else? Trying to think. Oh yeah, if you watch Tom Numbers, I don't know what I was watching. He was on something. They've had a video where they went, look at Tom, where he's got an orb coming past him, and I was like, I messaged and said I get them all the time. Go and check my last video out of the beautiful one that came in. If you saw it, it went do, 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 and it was beautiful. And guess that's a bit like Rainbow Wizard said, a beacon attracts a beacon. Do you know what I mean? Beacon and a beacon frequency. So yeah. But I don't know, how's everyone feeling in chat anyway? Innocent bystander media, look out for the rainbow orbs in the sky over the next few days. I will, because I've had rainbow orbs in my house. I've had them. I'm just going to pull some cards because I feel like it. And I personally got a beautiful message today. I'm just going to see why we're talking. He's okay, just having a reaction. Who, what? Ah, Martin's in the house. Get my I can never say it, Tartar channel back and off the week. Janine, comment on then if you want. You get, what are you saying, Martin? You've had it took off you? What? Oh, you're getting it back at the end of the week. And then, yes, I'm going to try and get on Martin's show. I'm going to have to, oh, Martin won't be able to. I've just thought, I've got something going on. Friday, Saturday. Oh, it could be weekend, Sunday, Friday, Saturday. And I think I'll probably be free Sunday night. Is that any good? Because me and Martin have met in the flesh, so, you know, I'm into, you know, bits and bobs, and I think Martin is as well. So is that any good, or is that any good? Coolio next week I'm on about. Oh, next week, not, what do you mean? Being really thick now. Not this weekend and the weekend after? You'll text me on Instagram anyway, so yeah, we'll sort something out. I know I've got lots of things coming up lately, which is good. But see what the cards say. But yes, sorry. So yeah, so sorry. How's everyone been feeling? Had my first video taken down by YouTube over the weekend. Feeling proud. Whoa, yes. You get your channel taken down. It's a badge of honour. What was that for anyway? What did you put up? think Martin has, I have twice. So, you know, you're hitting the nerve with something out there, aren't you? As we all know. As we all know. So I've got, I'm getting the messages of, it's time to manifest, people. It's number 7. It's time to manifest your desires and your dreams, to get into center point, to maybe start meditating if you're not used to meditating, coming into heart and really putting that energy out there. Not getting too triggered, like I said, observing, not letting things get to you. Protection, she's got a bubble around her, protection. It is about you manifesting your passions, because your passions could also be that the world has abundance and love, because that's what we want. So it's not just meaning your passions of what you want. You are allowed to want in this world, actually. You are allowed to manifest things in this world that are material. It's just knowing, as we always say, it's intention of what you use things for. You may be thinking of going away for a trip on holiday, but we did get this card the other day, and I always use this card as an energy of the 2 of Wands. She's sitting out looking out the window. She wants the action. There's a little camper van down here in the world. She wants to travel. People want to travel because of what's going on. People want to go out and see family and friends, because the year we were in last year, and people are getting holidays and then have them taken off them and all this bollocks going on with everything. But people, to me, I've been thinking about this myself. People are ready to get out in the world. We've been hermits for a while. We're ready to get out in the world, and because this is what the spiritual thing is about as well. Funny you should mention Archangel Michael. Don't you start. We'll have to have a conversation about that. Don't you start about Archangel Michael. The Archangel Michael is when the world goes through their awakening, the rest that aren't. I think a lot of people have been hermits and been hiding away, and it's all about meditating, doing this. It's all about getting out in the world and sharing your energy and love with the people that now who are not awake, not to argue with them, just to be the light, just to hold the light while they're waking up, like I've said before. So when they do wake up, they'll be like, why are you not freaking out? And you'll be able to help them because you're not freaking out, because believe me, they're going to freak out and do that song. You might not do that, it might be a bit worse than that, but there's things coming that will help with that, but you're also there to help as well. Pointers on meditation, any past videos on it? I'm still unsure. I've done a few meditations. I just say meditations, whatever gets you in that point of quietness, where you're not thinking about things. Meditation can be taking a walk in nature, go and sit near a tree and just sit, breathe in the energy. The best meditation, listen to the water if you're near a river, listen to the birds singing, look at the colours of nature. You don't have to do anything else. That's a meditation. You could be doing a form of guided meditation off someone on YouTube. Just find someone you resonate with. If you don't resonate with it, then don't listen to it. I draw a lot. That's my meditation, because I go into myself and monkey chatter doesn't come in. I just go into flow. So there's many different ways of meditating. It's not just all about I've got to sit there going on. No, because some people do think that. You find the way that's right for you. I have spoke about it before. Yeah, and just be careful what you're putting in my chat, TB, because I said the other day, I'm not saying you are, you could get chucked out. None of that is relevant, what I'm saying. And no, she didn't. She got shut down, actually. So, don't know what that's supposed to mean. But anyway. Yeah, doing the dishes is an amazing meditation. It could be cleaning your house. It's anything that takes you out from all the thoughts and, all that sort of monkey mind. Blah, 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 blah. Can be anything. Exercising, yoga, whatever. Yeah, exactly. See, Martin's saying he doesn't meditate. He's got his own specific practice, which is probably a form of meditating. But when people say meditate, people think you have to be sitting with your legs crossed, with your, in a mudra or something. Yeah, that's brilliant. But if it doesn't resonate with you, find something else that does, that quietens your mind down. We've got indigo in the house. So, yeah. There's many different ways. That's why I say there's not one thing that fits another. There's not one healing modality. if that's the right word, that will fit everybody. You choose what resonates with you, and that's what you do. But if you're not sure, maybe the best thing you could do, whoever asked that question, is go out in nature. You could take a book, because things might come in, you want to write things down that you're feeling. Go and sit near a river with your back against a tree. Listen to the water. Switch off to everything around you, because you'll zen out. Listen to the birds singing and look at the colours, how bright they are. My grass is so green. If I didn't think I was on 5D Earth now, which I think I am, it's so green, and do it that way. So yeah. Best messages come from when I'm singing along with music though. Yeah, and it's funny what you're saying about washing the dishes, because I get a lot of things in around water. We know what water is, but yeah. So, we'll talk about that. What are forms of, what does anyone want to say in chat? Do you go on walks? Archangel Michael likes to do the dishes. Yeah, it is to do your breathing, but I was just saying there's many different ways to meditate. I mean, breathing is one of the biggest things to breathe in, because you're breathing in good stuff and breathing out negative stuff. But I don't mean that. I just mean, what do people go and do? You know, do some people just go for walks? Do some people exercise? Do some people just sit, you know, with the crystals and stuff or whatever? I do a bit of whatever I feel like. Sometimes you think, God, I need to go out in nature. I really need to get out of the house. You know, I might, you know, whatever. Yeah, hug trees, exactly. Not a fan of dishwashing. Oh yeah, sorry. And the next card, I'm like, whoa. So yeah, it's about the energy will be about getting out in community. Community, as we know. Come on over. Dishes are not my favourite. Yeah, you're gonna have to. People want you to go and wash the dishes. The Fool, centre point, 0 point. I love the Fool, because a lot of us get called foolish, fools, this, that and the other, but they're the ones who go off doing something that look foolish to the people in the Muggle world, but actually turns out to be greater than we know. And they've all called Mr. Tearful before, but he's got his last trump card up his sleeve, hasn't he? So I think you're more of a fool if you don't go on your adventure and set the foot on the adventure, because the first card in the tarot deck, setting your first footstep on your path, people might think he's foolish, because they always see you as a nutcase, don't they? You know, you start talking about other things that they don't understand, and you know, because they're not on that frequency, which is fine, but we get all that going on. So I've got I've not done Angel Guide deck, this one. It's hot in here tonight. What was that? Oh wait, Lois is in the house. What was Martin saying about what were you saying about funny enough, you should mention Archangel Michael. Have you got a story on that? The energies to me tonight are feeling quite high, personally for me. Maybe I'm feeling so light because I've got all my dreads out. I mean, that's another story that I've got to do yet about this, and what I was feeling. I'm not going to do it tonight. Yeah, Lois is in the house. Alright. Some people just take no notice. Sorry, but you just get people shouting. If anyone, taxi, anybody? That's really weird. Could we? Oh, what's going on there? Right, hang on a minute. Right. Can't see chat at the minute. A minute. See if it comes back on. Mad. Right, there we go. Has that person been took out by a taxi? Will someone just let me know? Yes, you think it's okay. Maybe that's a chat we can have, Martin, when we have a chat. Yeah, I've just warned someone on the chat before. Taxi every time because people are not listening. And it's that thing about energy, isn't it? When we talk about something and someone comes in purposely putting something when you've asked them not to, trying to lower. Why have I got a wonky top? Lower the tone, because I think that person knows what I'm into, and I think that's why that person does it. Because I've been noticing one or two people lately doing that. So, but you know, what do you see in others? Archangel or Michael? Or I've been feeling exhausted, no energy, drained when I wake up the last few days. Yeah, some people are feeling like that. Some people are feeling very tired, no energy, drained, or some people are feeling like I'm feeling quite today, but that doesn't mean that I'm feeling better. We're all going through the ebb and flow of things, and people get affected different. Tomorrow you might be up, I might be down. I don't mean down in the dumps, I just mean feel a bit. We all go up and down. No one's the same. Yes, Janine. Oh, yeah, Archangel Michael and others, do you mean? Yeah, got that blue energy on me now. Whoa, the blue light. Yeah, well, I did get told, especially when I was doing my Reiki, you know, there's people in here that are Reiki healers as well, that Archangel Michael does walk around on earth in energy as well in people. So, you know, you can, I believe that's where you can, you know, it's like, how would I explain it? Like we say, you know, we all have a God spark. We all could have that, you know, piece of that energy in us as well. It's like your higher selves. There's, you know, would you say fractals or whatever of our higher selves that are up there that didn't come here, which is good, because I sort of see that now as like, yes, your higher self is, I don't mean the bit that got left behind, but the one that's helping from behind the scenes, and maybe more of their higher selves, but it's all me. If does that make sense? That could move, because I think me and, I forget who I speak to, Indigo was saying today, I think it was today, you know, I've said this before, and I've said resonate, and you know, or we let go of whatever, but to me it's still the same thing. If you'll resonate with something one day, or your belief will be something one day, and that can shift in a year. It could shift in a few weeks. It could shift. It's like the thing with 17, JFK Jr. and Mr. T has never shifted from me. I've let go of it more of like what I used to be into, because I'm watching it play out, but it's wholeheartedly there. But there's things you'll drop, pick up, let go of, not believing them, and that's all right. You don't have to stay in one belief just because you're scared of what other people are going to think, that, oh my God, you've contradicted yourself. It's like, no, it's just I don't believe in that anymore. It's like if I turn around tomorrow and went, guess what, I don't believe in what I've just spoke about then anymore. It just because I don't, whatever. And I'm fine with saying that, but I do. But some people are scared of going back on what they said or moving forward with something else and letting that go, because they're too worried about what other people will think. Because that's like saying they're wrong. It's not saying they're wrong, it's saying they don't believe in it anymore. They've moved forward and they don't need that piece of jigsaw piece that maybe fits in the whole picture anyway. Because this is just coming in, when you have a jigsaw picture and you're putting it together, you need that piece to put in that slot to make the bigger picture. But then you don't focus on that, because you're focusing on the next jigsaw piece to put in that bigger picture, and then you're focusing on looking for the next one, so you don't need that one, so you're letting go of it literally, and you're looking for the other piece. So that's a bit what it's like. And then the jigsaw pieces fit together and you see the bigger picture, which was what I was just saying at the beginning, with people talking about passing the baton on to people who are talking about JFK Jr. now. Archangel, everything. And remember, this is just my journey on my path, and I choose to speak out loud on YouTube of the things that I've been going through with energies and Reiki and certain things, and Archangel Michael and all this thing that's coming in for me and my orbs. People talking about that, and it's all slotting together for me, and I'm like, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's making more sense to me of trying to put my jigsaw piece together on my path to this puzzle. But I know that bit of my jigsaw piece I've got, or pieces, will fit into the bigger picture with everybody else's, because we are all of one and the collectiveness as well. But it's like we've all got this mini jigsaw, and you may have quite a few pieces in it, but in the end we'll all slot it in and go, oh, brilliant. Oh my God. Why didn't we just, like, I don't know. I spoke at length about understanding how everyone is coming to this at very different levels. All good though. They're getting there. That's all that counts. Yeah, true. They're getting there. That's all that counts. As long as you're moving forward, doesn't matter if you're getting there a bit slower, a bit faster, what, if you just walk, I don't know what, don't matter. Everyone's getting there. I've been learning a lot this year, again, because that's what it's all about, learning and letting go. A lot about other people's energy as well as my own, but more on how I used to let other people affect me, which I don't do now, because I see how all that works, and sometimes them sort of people know that as well. And if you're not aware, that's how you get caught up in that sort of thing. God, we need like a... I just saw you speaking then, Double O did text today, to Lois. We're going to have a meet up at some point, aren't we? Don't you think? Well, be great. Same thing here. Yeah, does everyone get what I'm saying? So don't be afraid of moving forward and letting things go and not believing in something you did before. It's okay. Don't let things stop you because you're worried about what other people think. What other people think doesn't matter. That's their problem. It's not going to affect you unless you let it. Oh yeah, I was doing the cards. I'm so half asleep today. Right. Look about Archangel Michael. Let's do some angel cards. Let's see what we get. Yeah, it's so quiet here. It is quiet. Do you not think it's been a bit eerie today? Don't mean in a bad way, just... Something's brewing. Something's brewing. My sister was going on about earrings, which is really funny. I don't mean earrings, I mean rings in her ears. I was like, yes. I got them more near 88 Lionsgate. Is the week I got them quite a lot. And I'm just getting that song in my head now. Do 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 down da 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 down down da down. Yeah, the full moon. Yeah. I may have got one yesterday in the bath. I can't remember. I just know I had a nice sleep. I've been dreaming like crazy, but can't remember them. I've remembered some bits of one. It was about someone doing tarot cards, but yeah, I'm dreaming a lot. It's nice to have you, Dolly Daydream, in chat, sister. Yay! It's nice to have you all in chat. Missed you all. But I was just really wanting to get all my dreads out because, like I said, it is a story in itself, which I'm not going to go into tonight because I'm not going to be able... Right, we've got that... What? Too many cards. We just need one more. We just need 3 beer all night. Oh! What's this one? Yeah, that'll do. Thank you. Moon's massive and orange tonight. I never saw the moon last night. Don't know if you can see it tonight, but... Right, we've got quite a few here. The message she sent through from the angels is we've got raise your vibrations, folk. Well, we get told that every day. But we know this is one of the biggest things that is going to help you through a lot and a lot what's coming as well, no matter what's going on. Raise your vibrations, people. He's really concentrating on putting that energy out there. And then we've got harmony and resolution. Well, there will be a lot of harmony coming in the end, especially within people. and I can never say it, the resolutions, because the resolution and the revolution. What else have we got? We've got, oh, as we were just talking about my sister getting the rings in the ears, intuition and downloads. I think people are getting quite, what's the word? In tune with themselves, with their own intuition, not what anyone else is saying about them or to them, your own intuition. I see a lot of people talking about how they're this and how they're that, and they think they're better than other people. You've all got your own intuition. You've all got your own divine gifts. Everybody's got them when they tune in, so don't let anyone tell you that you haven't. And downloads. A lot of people are getting downloads as well. And then we've got expect miracles. I would expect miracles. I think there's a lot of miracles going to be going past as miracles anyway, of what the universe is bringing in, what God's bringing in. Wow, guess what the last card is? That's beautiful, because you're going to get it when I say this. When I was with my friend today, I saw 3 butterflies and they came quite near us, and in my head I was thinking transformation. Boom, look at that card. Doing the, remember we got that again. Remember the card the other day? If you know what I'm talking about, wink wink, nudge nudge. And I saw a cloud in the sky today that looked like, well, looked like dragons, but I saw a massive sword. It looked like a sword. And I was thinking Archangel Michael's wielding his sword, cutting through the bullshit. That's what I saw when all the planes started bloody, you know, bringing in all the other shitty bits of fake clouds to cover stuff up. Labradorite will help with remembering dreams. Yeah, I've been putting the intention to remember. It's like sometimes I remember and I always think you should write them down when you first get up, and then I don't, because I think I'm going to remember and I don't. I really need to keep remembering. I need to write down. I've got Coyote in the house as well. So what else have we got? I've got I'm going to do the Goddess Power, because I don't think I've done the Goddess Power deck for a bit. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to read the back of this deck. It says, the Goddess is calling you to open up and reconnect with the universe in all her forms. The feminine aspect of the universe is rising to restore balance in the world. Oh, yes it is. Will you answer the call and receive her guidance? Who could we become if we knew how to reclaim our true power? And that's what it's all about, power. Just like Tom Numbers and, well, I think it was Negative 84 said, it's not about money, it's about power. And that side that have the money, it's all about the power of them. And that is why Mr. T said, power back to the people. Boom. Which we've always said. So let's see what the Goddess deck has to say. Wow, we are mob-handed tonight. Getting all the Vibe Tribe in the house. Been blasting the tunes too. Yeah, the tunes. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes, this is good. I think we had, I'm sure we had this today. We've got flow. We were talking about flow before. I'd say ebb and flow. Some people are feeling up, some people are feeling down. Some people are feeling low in energy or high in energy. That's okay. That's what we're going through at the minute with the energies coming in. You could say energy's being pulled out, people releasing. You could be connecting into collective consciousness energy, which isn't you anyway, but up and down, just know it's all right. But we've got flow. 44, which is 8. Infinity. We've got the past. I'm sure we had this the other week. The past. There's too many people living in the past. I observed this again at the weekend at my mum's, and it was like, we don't need to be living in the past, because if you're living in the past, you're just living in old energy. That doesn't really matter, because we're in the now. That's why people get depressed, because they think too much on the past. They want to put sad music on to remember what they did in the past, or even some people being happy of like, oh, I was so happy then. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? What about now? What about making good memories now? What about having fun now? You know. So we need to drop a lot of things in the past. This is about releasing and letting go. The past could be yesterday, last week, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, whatever. And then we've got forgiveness, which is number 7, my lovely number. 7, forgiveness. You've got to forgive others, but the biggest one you're here to forgive is yourself. Self-love, self-forgiveness. The divine loves you anyway. And the divine wants you to do that as well. You're not living in sin and all that. You just need to forgive yourself and let go. And choose to be a better person every day, which we've talked about before. So, because we need a lot of self-care, especially through the times we're going through and we're about to go through, that's one of the biggest things you need to keep remembering. I was talking about that at weekend. I've had a lot of people and my sister saying they realise they've got to start looking after themselves. This top's doing my head in. The balance of the scales. Hi, Mary. People forget self-love, and this is why I believe people have been pulling back. A lot of people have been saying on YouTube, I know a lot of people in chat, we've not spoke for a bit, we've spoken a little bit more than we used to speak because we've just pulled back a little bit. It's like we're reopening up again because we have to do the things, like I said, maybe it's you're bringing in more things in your spiritual practice, or you're trying new things and you're just reserving your energy. So we're just pulling back a little bit. And to me, you know, like that elastic band, passing the baton on to others, observing and watch that go on, and we will come back. But I was getting that message I said a few weeks ago. It was like, I don't know, not going anywhere. It's just like, just quieting off a little bit, and a lot of other people were getting that as well. So Mary. So Martin made my mum smile. Martin will make you smile. If you ever check his channel out, he's really lovely over there on his channel. Good vibes on Martin's channel, whether you're into what Martin talks about or not. He's got a good vibe, if anything, you know, but he is really good at what he does as well. But yeah. Martin was something to do with the little space cookie that I had at a convention, and I thought I'd had I shouted out that I'd had a Kundalini awakening. My third eye had popped open. I thought I'd had a near-death experience, because I literally thought, Martin, that night that I'd actually died and gone to hospital. I really did think in my head, oh my God, I'm in hospital, because my dad was with me, and I'm like, my dad's here, my mum's going to go mad, because he'd be like, what? Honestly. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, he's just put, yes, you were. Facts. I was facts. I remember your face and others coming up to me like that, and I was just like, whoa, what's going on here? Why is everyone looking at me? Flipping, oh God, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing because Thingy was there from America. Oh my God, his name's gone out of my head. Out of the Netflix thing. What's his name? Mark Sargent. I thought, oh my God. That was me being a goody two shoes, and then I was just like, oh my God. It was funny. Oh yeah, God. Honest to God, I thought the carpet was eating me. I felt that, but after that experience, I don't know what was in them cookies. That's all I'm saying. I only had half of one, and they were only about that big. After that, 2 months after, I started seeing the orbs. So yeah, Mark's that. So you know, they make people for a reason. Agreed with you, dear. I believe it to live it. I am. Hashtag your service. Let's connect at VR1.com. Ooh, I don't know what that is, Ash Rich, but yes. It was a proper funny night. It wasn't for me, because I really didn't know what was going on. I just remember seeing Roxanne dancing everywhere, and I was like, whoa, what's going on? I can hear everyone's conversation all at once. This is really freaky. I was like, oh. And I did think I was there, lost in this world for 8 hours, and believe me, it was only about 2. I think I got back to the dorm and I was like, when Roxanne finally turned up, I was like, I need to get in contact with Roxanne actually. I was like, oh my God, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and we're all going for breakfast and everyone's going to know. And like, oh my God, I've had no sleep, I can't sleep. And Roxanne was like, it's like 12:30 at night. And I was like, oh, thank God for that, I can go to sleep. But I never went to sleep. I was just moaning to everyone saying, oh my God, I thought I was having a near-death experience. Right, I've got some cards. It was pretty funny. But it's because I was fighting against it, which we all know when you fight against something, it's not good, you've got to go with it. I was fighting against it because I knew, in my head, I knew what was going on. I didn't like it because I was trying to control it, which I shouldn't have been doing. I understood that. But remember, that's the first time I'd met Roxanne, so I didn't really know anyone that well. My dad was there, that was it. I was fighting against it. So it was like I was trying to communicate to people going, they don't know. Because I think... Sleeping Warrior said at one point, I think he got a bit mad because he said, I think this thought was having a fit or something because I was trying to express that I was in this world and no one could understand what I was saying and I needed to get out, so I was really trying to control it, which is not really good. But yeah, anyway, let's see what the cards got us for self-love. So we have got, you could be, a lot of people are talking about this at the minute, nourishing our bodies properly with the right food. I keep discussing this with me and my fella. My sister was talking about it. We're going on about exercises we want to bring in and stuff like that because we're ready now. Because we've been quite lazy in lockdown, to be truthful. And my sister said she has, and she's normally quite good at stuff like that. Nothing on her anyway, but you know, looking into certain things. I know they get us on every level, but you know what I mean. And then, so you could be, a lot of people could be thinking about this, and I know that a lot of people are thinking about nourishing your temple. You could be wanting to use your hands, meaning crafting, which I do a lot of because that's my meditation anyway, and it's a divine thing to create. They don't like creators. Spending time with friends. Well, I did that today. One of my best friends came round. I've not seen for quite a few months, so that was lovely to talk, even though we're not on the same level with certain stuff, but we don't mention that. It was lovely. They've got the tarot decks out there, they're having a cacao, ooh, they're under the moon cycles and everything. It's beautiful. So, you know, maybe you need to go and spend time with friends, or speak to a friend on the phone maybe that you've not spoken to for a while. And then the last one, massage. Maybe you could go and treat yourself to a massage. Maybe you can get your partner to give you a massage on your back, your toes, because remember your feet, reflexology, go to everywhere on your body as well. But maybe you're feeling a bit stressed and a bit tense with all this stuff that's been going on, and maybe you could go and treat yourself to a good massage. You know? Maybe all of them. Maybe all of them. What's everyone doing for Halloween? And then who's put, yeah, not celebrating anything they want us to, just me. Yeah, I've never, I sound a bit thinking, I've never been big on Halloween. I am in the sense of, I like it as thinking about my loved ones who've passed. A bit like they do in, even though they do big things over there, the night that, what is it, the Thingy of the Dead in, like, is it Mexico? Can't remember, but I don't tend to do that much really. I normally like to think about that, but we might do this year, I don't know. But do it in your own way. Because I see it more as celebrating the past ancestors and past family, friends, whoever, in the spirit realm, and do it like that, like put a candle on for them, you know, think about them maybe at a certain time and all that sort of stuff. But then again, it's up to you what you do. But yes, and Lois has put, there's coffee donations in chat. There is my email address if anyone wants to make a coffee donation. Just put that there. It's just a currency. I don't have super chat anymore for people to just when they just want to do that naturally, so I'm just sticking that out there because Lois has put it in. And thank you for anyone who has or ever has, because I know someone did the other day think it was good serving, and I couldn't email back because for some reason on my thing it doesn't let me. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, I love autumn. I think I get too hot. Autumn's coming in. I love autumn. It's just cozy and the trees. And I tell you, sorry, I keep seeing this all wonky. I don't know what's going on. We're all learning to let go. So that cycle of letting go, and a lot of people are feeling that because Coming into autumn, the trees leave. Yeah, they do. The trees lose their leaves. That's a symbol, a sign for letting go. So, you know, we will want to be letting go of everything come autumn, winter, for when we come back round for the next cycle next year, of releasing all that shit, because next year is going to be, I think it's going to be a lot better than past this year and last year, put it that way. So yeah, we are trees. Yes, Martin. So, you know, we've got all that going on. What else was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say. Yeah, connecting. And it's dead funny last night as well, because I had to finish some work off this morning for a course that I'm doing, and I just thought, I really just don't think I'm going to get a good mark on this one. And I got 6 out of 6. I was like, ooh. Right, I'm going to do power thoughts, daily affirmations. 1-1. I stand in truth and live and move in joy. I stand in truth and live and move in joy. I stand in truth and live and move in joy. Also, the other day, when I was watching Tom Numbers on something, he said an orb came in. Who used to be on my chat when I used to talk like this? But it was a certain lighting, and I used to get orbs in live on camera all the time. It was brilliant. I haven't got it. It's normally when a light was behind me, not the background, but I can't do it here because it's sat on the window ledge. But yes, and if you're not a tree, you can always hug one. So I've been using this again, my oils, which I've got to send out something I was supposed to today. I actually forgot. And somebody was asking about my cosmic phase picture, which I've got to get back to as well, but I was just a bit busy. I miss this you, Dolly Daydream. I miss this you? What do you mean? You mean when I'm just talking like this? Is that what you mean? Well, good to see me back. Or do you mean just good to see me back on YouTube? I've just been pulling back a bit. I needed to get these out because, like I said, this is a whole story in itself, which I'm going to do a chat on what this means. I don't mean my hair, I mean actually taking my dreads out. It's very relevant of what's going on. Does anyone feel like we are going on another vibration? I strongly feel yes, Josephine. Yes, I do. I was just saying, Linda, sorry, that people are saying it's been a bit quiet today, and I've been saying I feel quite energized today, but I was thinking myself yesterday with the red sky, I feel like action. Today was a lovely day, and I just feel, yeah, moving up on take your brain to another dimension, take your brain to another dimension, take your brain to another dimension, pay close attention. Yeah, I do. Don't know what I'm singing that for, but don't know. Yeah, yes, Rainbow Wizard, yes. Yes, sorry, yeah, being back chatting. Well, it's hard for me to stay away because I do like a good chat, and we are the Yakatar family. And if anyone's new, that just means we like to yak. Oh, was you? I was thinking it the other day. I was like, do you remember them songs? Take your brain to another dimension. Let's get to another dimension, people. Let's get to the 5th. I may have a name change again. I don't know. I did and then didn't. I don't know. Depends. Depends how I feel. I may not. I don't know. I may think about that. I have been thinking about it. I'm not sure. Prodigy Outer Space. Yeah. Yes, those days of the Yakatar family. It's just because I've been pulling back, and I think, like I said, I think everybody has. We've just been pulling back. Obviously, I'm doing a course. Like I said, I'm doing a course 3 days a week, so that's been taking up some time. There's stuff going on in my house. There's stuff going on within my family quarters, and things, you know, that you're juggling, and things that you want to come in. And there's still a lot of clearing up and cleansing to do in this house. I don't mean it's a messy house. I just mean there's just still stuff that I'm not resonating with, and I just need to get rid of, and it just seems like it's never ending at the minute. But then again, it's because I'm so busy with other things, I'm not getting the time to set aside for that. So I do need to do that and get on board with that. So it's in all areas. It's in the physical and it's in the non-physical. I got both, trying to balance both sides out. So yeah, people are weird. People are weird. And then we had the music on going to my mum's the other day of that Lost Boys. People are strange when you're a stranger. When you're strange, when you're strange. People come out of the rain when you're strange. Or whatever it is. When you're strange. Down, down, down. Yes, smile and think happy thoughts, yeah? You know, if you feel a bit down, imagine your belly smiling. I don't know, it just makes you smile. Go off and do something you love. Thank you, Janine. We love that you can't stay away. I can't, you know, I think other people feel like that. It's like, you can stay away for a few days on and off. But then it's like the force is pulling me back in. And I don't mean a bad force. It's like, I think we just all keep each other company while we're going through this thing. Ascension path, whatever's going on in this world, we know and we don't know, going through these energies, and the more we can talk to each other, and if it happens to be on YouTube or whatever it is for now, or in the future face to face, but it's going to always be like that because it's how we communicate around the world at the minute. So that's how it is at the minute. So, and I think we just, and I think as well, sometimes when, you know, when I come on, I might be like, yeah, but then you lot will bring my vibration up more, and somebody might be having a bit of an alright day, and then you get lifted up by me or something someone might be saying in the chat. So you come away from the chat with feeling better. That's what it's all about, basically. Helping people to raise the vibrations being easy as. That funny voice. What funny voice? What funny voice? What was I doing? Don't know. This is the voice of the Mr. Ons. Hi, my name's Janine. I don't know. Yeah, we got a laugh, exactly. Oh, I swear to God, if I could do good impressions, I'd do one, but I can't. Yeah, that's what I'd say as well, Mary. If you're feeling a bit whatever, you just take yourself off whatever it is. Your phone, the internet. Maybe don't get on your phone first thing in the morning for an hour or 2 hours or half the day. Don't go straight to YouTube. Don't just get outside. Like I said, the best thing I love to do when I do get a chance to do it is sit on my back step in the garden in the morning and have my first brew of the day with the sun on me and see what sort of message I got. I did take a picture of the sun today and it did put it up on my community page, I think, and it was beautiful because I could see all them beautiful light codes coming out. It was beautiful. So yeah, I'm not good at impressions with voices. I used to do that daft voice when I'm taking the mic that comes up now and again when you get trolls and people trying to troll you and that voice comes in, which I've done in the past. But that just comes out when it comes out. Yeah, go on then. Like, you're going to know. His impressions. Get grounded, get out to the woods. Exactly. It's funny enough, I was just saying to my friend today, my mum got me these flip-flop things, and I took them off in the garden, and I'm like, we talk about slippers. I went, Mum, get slippers. I hate slippers. I haven't got, don't know. But she got me these slippers that were open toe. Well, at least they're better than anything because I don't like wearing them. So I said to my friend in the garden, I said, should be doing this, you know? And she's like, what? And I was just stood on the grass, you know, with bare feet. She's like, what? I said, this is, get grounded like this. I said, you can buy grounding mats, and we all know you can get grounding sheets. But I said, you know, if you ever get up early before the household wakes up so they don't think you're mad, if you've got rest, just go outside and just walk around. And if you haven't got a garden and maybe at work you can go on your dinner and go for a little walk, take shoes off as you're doing it on the grass. One of the best natural ways. Many ways you can ground, but it's beautiful when you can do that. But if you know, it's learning to, I'm still doing this, you know, not to grab your phone first thing in the morning to look at something, not to jump on the tube train, you know, scrolling, looking at stuff. Just plug into yourself and plug into Gaia for a little bit before you start your day. Bring in some good ass energy, life force. Yes, it is, Martin. Yes, it is. He said it's called the sole of your foot for a reason. Of course it is. The sole. Yes. Your little soul plugs into your little, it's not little, is it? Our mother energy. Yeah. Soles of your feet, palms of your hand. Little portholes. You know. Maybe sucking up that good energy or releasing it down. Sucking in that good energy. Giving it, releasing it. It's lovely when you join organic. Yeah, remember to show gratitude to the tree if you are ever caught short. Yes, always give gratitude to everything. I've got to start giving gratitude to my house. I've got to start loving my house more. I was talking to my friend about decorating. It might look nice on camera. I mean, it is. But I have a lot of white walls because I like putting things with colour in. I like bright white. But I haven't decorated for years. It was basically like this. But when Finn was little, obviously mauling the wall, so it needs brightening up. And then I want to get some nice bright pictures and colour and change the colour theme by putting lots of bright paintings up, probably of my own as well. But don't know at what point I'll be doing that. More plants in. I've got quite a lot of plants actually, but I've got one sitting in. But yeah, more plants. Yeah, don't know. Get a bit creative with my creativity. Made my own grounding mat while sitting at the computer. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Dogs roll around in the grass because they are grounding. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, different crowd tonight. But yeah. So it's beautiful. You know, like I said, if you can't get out, there's different ways you can get out in nature if you haven't got a garden. You know, you're lucky if you've got a garden because it's right there in front of you. But it's nice to go off to a nice forest walk or country park or whatever, which is how I'm going to try and do this week after some of my coursework, because I'll need it, because it'll do me a doing, you know, that world of the side of things in the world. But we've got to remember we are part of this world as well, part of the physical and non-physical, so we do have to still be out there. Like I said, when I pulled that card out, you still do have to be out there. We are here to be human as well. I think a lot of people forget that. They want to go off like it's like you're human as well. You're a spiritual being in a human vessel, and you're here to also enjoy the human and what the human vessel can be capable of and do and see and touch and all the senses that a human can do that you can't do in a non-physical form. So you are very lucky if you're here on Earth in an avatar, if that's what you want to call it. Some people call it a meat suit. But that's the blessing of your soul to me in an avatar. Just like someone was saying the other day, have you seen the movie Soul? I went, yeah, I talked about it ages ago. If you haven't seen it, you are here to have, how can you have those senses? It's like a blessing to be here, actually. Some people might not think that, because you're getting all them, you can experience all them senses that you can't experience if you're a non-physical being. You know, you're still a being, but you're non-physical. You can't touch. You may be able to sense through vibration, frequency, but if you get what I'm saying, does that make sense? Hi, Julie. Yes, Rainbow Wizard is saying, which I have said before, make sure when you're looking at chat that you're checking each other out, because some people in the chat, there's a lot of people that have channels, and there are some very inspiring energy among us. There's lots of people on here that have channels, so you should check, because you may resonate and want to, you know, go and check people out. Rainbow Wizard, I know, has got one. So yeah, I'm going to go because what time is it? Yeah, I'm going to go because I think I'm going to have a last brew before I get to bed and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to come on because, like I said, I was just very inspired by people talking about this beautiful beacon of light that is still a light and still is here, I believe. And I just love seeing, you know, like the baton being passed on and other people talking about it in the way they do. It's beautiful, and I have soul faith in this and this story and why and what it will do for the world after the truth comes out. Though truth can hurt, but it's like I said to my sister today, truth can offend people. People don't like being offended, but the truth doesn't care about offending people. Truth is truth whether you like it or not. If you're offended by that, it's like, well, truth is truth. What are you going to do? You either deal with it and then you will start healing and you'll get over it, or you don't. You know. Did you know that I love your epic lady? Oh, thank you. So I don't know, but yeah, we'll sort that chat out for whenever, and we'll let everybody know whenever that is. Got festive time coming up, I know that. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. Everybody in chat, I'm not going to read everyone's names out because I'm going to go. Because I've got to get up early in the morning with my yawning now, my coursework. But yeah, so much excitement going on. I think I put on my community page that I was feeling excited today. There is an excitement in the air, even though there's other shitty things going on. But you know, if you're trying to keep your vibe up, it's not that we're not all yeah, everything's brilliant. We know there's shit going on, and we do get affected. And basically, you just got to look after yourself when that happens. You've got to know when to rest, when to, you know, pull away from people, when to put your guard up, when to put your boundaries up, when to say no, when to have, you know, have a cry if you need one, do whatever, but just don't stay in shitty energy. You are meant to feel it, but you don't need to stay in it for a very long time. Otherwise, you're going to be kept in that vibration and just stay low when you don't want to be doing that. You want to be rising. So yeah, love you all till we meet again. Keep the vibes high. Exactly. So thanks everyone for coming in. Hopefully be on Martin Mika's channel at some point soon. Maybe you know, we talk about some mad things like that, Archangel Michael or whatever, and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. Tell the beautiful vibes in the chat. Thank you. And everyone keeps saying at the minute, I'll see you on the other side. What day is it? Yeah, I don't know, because when I come on, it's when I've been inspired or I want to chat about something. It could change, but I know one of my chats, maybe next time, might be about the hair, as in what dreadlocks were to me, why I took them out, what it's meaning to me now. Yeah, something like that, I don't know, but we'll see, unless something pops up that I need to come and talk about. Ground and cleanse. Yes, ground, cleanse and protect. Why we're going through these times. Remember, pull back off stuff, not too much looking into, you know, too much of the news, too much of this, too much of that. Remember to have time for the self, yourself, your higher self, just connecting away from technology as well. Not saying don't use it, I'm just saying maybe it's a good thing to tune in the morning to yourself for an hour or so before you start looking at anything else or starting your day. So yeah, don't think you did, I can't remember. Probably have a chat at some point anyway, but yes. So I'm gonna go. I could stay on for ages, but I'm not gonna, because I'm tired now, and I just wanted to come on and say yes, it's out. Gotta love this energy, this lovely being of strength, like a lion, someone who's put something together, gone through with it, not gone into fear, through a sort of passion of anger of what, you know, was done to his father, use that energy for something good and something for the world. That's how I see it. So standard, I reckon, 15 minutes. So Dolly's 555 predict timing. Well, I better go then. So I